Finally, he grunts again and pulls up the cuff on my right arm. I stiffen. His gloved fingers run over each thread tattooed around my wrist like tiny bracelets. 1, 2, 3. He numbers the circles slowly, 14 in a row inked into my skin with the juice of the black mug plant. I almost feel like I should clap for him. Good job, I mouth. You know how to count. The merchant's face twists into a snarl. He gives me a vicious pinch below my elbow and pushes my sleeve higher up my arm onto my shoulder. I shiver and, narrowing my eyes, start to pull away, but Bria leans into me. You hold yourself together, she sputters close to my ear. And for fool's sake, keep your hair covered, or so help me, Nimia, I'll break your fingers again. I bite my tongue but refuse her the satisfaction of dipping my gaze to my slightly misshapen left hand, which I'm now curling into a fist. How old are you? The dealer growls in my face. 17, I growl back. When was she first sold? This question is for Bria, but I feel his bristly glove squeeze my skin as he expects me to alert him if she's dishonest. Age 6. Her parents died when she was 5, and then she lived a short time with a midwife who had no use for her. She says this last part with a slice of disgust in her voice that's directed at me, and as much as I try to force it down, the hateful shame swells up to eat holes in my chest. She's got me on that one. 2 parents, 1 midwife, and 14 owners I've ruined, the latest being Bria's own husband. And it doesn't matter that I tried to warn every single one of them. The merchant's eyes constrict. There's something else wrong with her you're not telling me. Nothing's wrong with her. She's perfectly fine. Just give me 3 drafts and she's yours. 3 drafts, I murmur? How generous. Either she doesn't hear or chooses to ignore me as the merchant rubs his huge stubbled jowls and considers the offer. Although I can already sense he'll take it, 3 is cheap. Beyond cheap, it's pathetic. I consider feeling insulted. The minstrel limps by, practically giddy as he continues his fabulously bad recount of the monster and the sea. 'Twas the night compassion forsook us, he's singing, referring to the night an agreement was struck between Faelen's past king and the great flesh-eating dray-wolf, the price of which had been Faelen's children. And the big sea, she roared and spit up her foam at the shape-shifter's trickery and our foolish king. I swallow and feel my amusement over how much he's enjoying himself catch in my throat at what I know comes next. The ocean, she's begging for our salvation, begging for blood that will set our children free. And for that moment, I swear I can feel the sea waves calling, begging my blood to set us all free. Except just as with the Dreywolf, my blood comes at a price. Blast the crippled croaker. Would someone put him out of his misery? The merchant shouts. A louder shout and then a cheer interrupts the inharmonious tune. Someone's just been bought for a higher amount than expected. The merchant looks at the stage behind us and smiles. Then, without glancing at me, he says, "Done," and fishes into his hip bag to drop 3 drafts into Bria's open palm. Congratulations, Nim. You're officially the cheapest slave sold in Faelen history. Bria hands the reins of my collar to the merchant and turns from him, but not so quickly as to confirm his suspicion that there's something else amiss with me. Just before she leaves, she leans into me again, and her black hair brushes against my cheek. "Pity you weren't born a boy," she whispers. "They would have just killed you outright. Saved us all from what you are." And then she's gone. And I won't even pretend I'm sorry. The merchant yanks my leather straps like he's bridling a goat.